The selection and evaluation of the Community Action Agency Chief Executive is one of the most important functions of a Community Action Board. As a board, you are entrusting this individual to guide, direct, report, monitor, and perform all of the duties to fulfill the agency's mission. If conducting a search for a new director, consider forming a search committee to tend to all steps to successfully identify a candidate. Let's switch gears and talk about another critical role that boards play: evaluating the performance of the agency's chief executive. The success of the organization is directly linked to the quality, nature, and frequency of communications between the chief executive and the board. One of the vital communication links is the annual evaluation of the chief executive. Organizational Standard 7.4 requires that the chief executive has a performance appraisal completed annually by the board of directors, and Organizational Standard 7.5 states that this compensation review and evaluation should be approved by the board of directors. There are several steps that must be followed for an effective, thorough evaluation. Let's highlight some of these important steps. Form a committee or ad hoc group of board members each year that is tasked to take on the evaluation and take the time to clarify the roles of the group. For example, who is the lead? Who will collect and tabulate all of the input? And remember, this is a confidential process. Therefore, discretion is always an important part of the work of the committee. Develop a formal, comprehensive evaluation process and form that reflects the different aspects of the chief executive's job description. Ask the chief executive to use the chosen evaluation form and prepare a self-assessment for his or her performance. Involve board members that have routine and direct contact with the chief executive and ask that they prepare an assessment form. Please note that it should be a separate form which asks farther-ranging questions. This will help gather more complete, comprehensive performance information. Have a formal meeting with the chief executive once all submitted information is reviewed and evaluated. This meeting should include a review of the findings and assessments, establish performance goals for the coming year, and finalize a formal performance assessment report. This report will be signed by both the chair of the committee and the chief executive. Present the evaluation to the full board in an executive session. Place the evaluation in the chief executive's personnel file. This ensures the chief executive has a succession plan in place, approved by the board, which covers both short-term absence of 3 months or less, as well as outlining the process of filling a permanent vacancy as noted in Standard 4.5.